Boruto Blue Vortex Chapter 24 shows Jura deducing that Naruto Uzumaki is still alive, and the only one that really learns about this or figures it out is Sumire. She watches as through Kawaki's eye, as Jura starts explaining or talking about how Kawaki treasures and cares about Naruto and how he must still be alive in order for Kawaki to protect him or take care of him or whatever. And Sumire is shocked by this, is like, Naruto, the 7th Hokage, he's still alive? Now, what is she really gonna do with that information? I'm curious as to now that she knows. I guess she was the only one that didn't really know at the time, or of course she's the only one who's shocked and surprised, because Shikamaru was told during Boruto's interrogation, Konohamaru, the elders, I think Amado was in on the call as well, not Sumire, so everybody else who should know knows, and Sumire is just learning afterwards. What is she gonna do with this information? What can she do, except for maybe tell Sarada or some of the other shinobi around, I guess. It's not crazy that she knows, but it is interesting that what is she gonna do with this, you know what I mean? And so far we've seen Sumire watching and observing and taking in information from from Kawaki, seeing how he has a deactivation code, and seeing that Naruto is still alive, and seeing that Sarada was capable of destroying a Shinju, you know what I'm saying? She's taking in all of this knowledge, but what is she really going to do with it? Maybe she could expose Kawaki to the whole world, or maybe she could deactivate Kawaki, or maybe she can figure out what Sarada's abilities are and how she can help. You know, I think those little things may matter, but not as much as actually knowing more about the Shinju, or where their hideout is, or what else they can do, I guess. So it's a little bit she's learning stuff, but what is it really amounting to? What is it building up to? You know what I mean? She's observing a lot and she's taking in a lot of info and knowledge, but it's a little bit delayed, you know what I mean? She was late about learning about Naruto. She just recently found out about Kawaki, and there's not much she can do with that information. And then finding out that Sarada has a new ability, or her Mangekyo Sharingan is powerful, is there's not much she can do with that knowledge. So I'm just curious, what's Sumire's role going to be moving forward? How is she going to help everybody else out, or what's her next step to alright, this is how I can contribute, or how I can help out, you know? So maybe when they're regrouping and collaborating with one another, we can kind of figure out okay, what can we do here, you know what I mean? What can Sumire do, and what does she learn from Amado, and what has she been doing these past 3 years, you know what I'm saying? So maybe some more info or clues about her, figuring out how she can contribute to the fight, you know? It's going to be interesting to see, at least, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'm looking forward to what Sumire does and what she can do and how it's going to move forward or whatever, you know? So let me know what you guys think. What do you think? Do you think Sumire is gonna do anything with this knowledge? Maybe she'll expose to the entire Hidden Leaf Village that Naruto is still alive, or maybe she's gonna figure out a way to work with Sarada and her Mangekyo Sharingan, or maybe she's gonna deactivate Kawaki in the future, right? What kind of things can we expect from her eventually? You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that knowledge will be useful, or do you think it's more so she knows, we'll figure it out from there, I guess? You know, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah.